What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got the man Hardik Pandya Breakfast with Champions episode. Now I believe this is only a one-part episode, 18 minutes. I know there is an episode with him and Krunel, but to be honest, I would rather just watch Hardik by himself than watch Krunel, because I'm not Krunel's biggest fan, to be honest. I mean, obviously a great cricketer, the both of them, but I prefer Hardik as a person, as a player. I love Hardik Pandya, one of my favourite short form players in the world. Hopefully we see him, back full bowling. He's meant to be fully bowling at the World Cup. Hopefully we can see a massive tournament from him, because if there's anyone that deserves it, it's this man. He's had a bit of injury, he's a, as he likes to call himself, he's a bit of a bloody rock star. He does get a bit cocky sometimes and a bit ahead of himself. But, that's just his nature, and I have nothing against it. And you know what? I want to learn more about the bloke, so if you guys are new, subscribe. I was going to my mic, by the way. But check it out.
These days, you become very busy. I can tell you become really busy because you only got half a haircut and then you had to go. एक साइड किया उसने फिर
खुद ही किया था ना इसलिए
What?
कहा कि shit हो
That's facts. Why does he have a haircut again?
Do it now, the Shikhar. मैं निकालता हूँ the Shikhar.
Oh, Shikhar did it.
I asked him to remove just इतना बार. To remove the whole part. I like कोई नहीं पूरा निकाल दो. अपनी खुद की खेती है. I can carry. I'm pretty confident I can carry, so it's okay.
अगर गब्बर से काम करवाओगे तो फिर मैदान साफ हो ही जाएगा ना.
उनने हाथ साफ किए थे गब्बर ने, इनने बाल साफ कर दिए. तो शक्ल ना देखे तो बाल तो देखे एटलीस्ट.
Ooh, he's pulled up in the Range Rover. Hold on, let's go back just a millisecond. I want to see the car. Ooh! If you guys are new to the channel, Range Rover, it's my dream car. Mwah. A beautiful Range Rover. Damn, this song be hitting. Alright, Hardik. Alright, calm down. Alright, Brekkie with Champions, ladies and gentlemen.
श्रीलंका में जो सेंचुरी मारी थी, you were batting, you were on some 30-40 or something. मैं I think breakfast लेने गया, कॉफ़ी लेने गया, थोड़ा घूम के आया तो देखा 90 पे पहुंच गया लड़का. मैंने कहा ये भाई टेस्ट मैच चल रहा है कि T20 हो गया है यहाँ पे.
Okay, the morning starts from my last night. I mean, the same night. I was not able to sleep till 3. Like, my anxiety level was like a different level.
Really?
Because I still remember I got out to the same bowler and I was furious. After getting it out, I sat there near the poolside till 8:39 after finishing the game by 6. I was just sitting there. I said it, some few people said it, and we were having a chat. I talked about the game, I talked about the batting, I talked about how I got out. And the only one thing I said that this won't happen again. No chance. When I get out, I don't think much. But when I get out in a certain way, I think a lot. I sat there, and the night before the 100, I was not able to sleep. I was just getting batting. I was like in a fighting mood. I was like fight. So before going in, all noticed. I was not talking to anyone. I was just.
That's unlike him.
I got paired up and all, and everyone's sitting here, and then. I don't know what I'm jumping, and I'm just going back and forth, and I'm just keep on asking. In 10 minutes, I asked 5-6 times that kick up under, kab umpire ja rahe under. So once the umpire crossed the line, I was like ready in the crease, and I'm just, like, yeah, okay, now I'm hit. I'm now calm down. But I still remember everyone was on the field. I mean, every fielder was on boundary.
Yeah.
Like all the 9 fielders. I have to connect it well. I don't care where you keep the fielders, straight, side.
जानी तो उनके सर के ऊपर से.
ऊपर से. अगर what I'm aiming for. And I was like, bro, I'm going all guns blazing.
Do you remember the first day you went to the Indian dressing room? Your debut? एक वो जो बच्चे वाली excitement होती है कि मैं इंडिया के लिए एक दिन खेलूंगा. Do you remember looking around because it was Australia?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, first time.
हाँ, के dressing room भी थोड़े.
Was that? Did he didn't? I'm trying to remember where I might have seen Hardik Pandya debut in Australia. It would have been a T20 or one-day series, because I don't think I don't think I've ever seen Hardik Pandya play in a test match in Australia. I don't think he's ever played a test match in Australia. Correct me if I'm wrong.
शानदार होते हैं. Your first game was which stadium? Melbourne or Sydney?
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
I met everyone. I was hesitant to say hi to everyone. Like, hi, hi, I'm being very calm, you know. Acha bacha, sona bacha. I was like, I wanted to impress everyone.
Yeah.
You know, I was bowling, putting this. Then I was like, few shots which Virat played and
Next
में Shikhar and all. Like, wow, यार ये सब तो कमाल shot मारते. They just said, you know, enjoy. I mean, this
relax. Yeah.
Relax. You know, it's
okay, obviously, when you're young like that, you're like, इतने बड़े players.
I give 21 runs in my first international, and I'm like, my career is gone. It was a nightmare. I mean, first first time in my life, I would say I was blank.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. And being how I am, I didn't had any answers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, my guy being a legend, you know, he asked, "Aja dusra ball," and I get hit for the 6 in the first ball, and so I'm apparently 1.1 balls. So 7 balls, I'm 28 runs.
Yeah.
I gave only 37 after I only gave. In the other 2, I only gave 6 runs,
Yeah.
and I got 2 wickets. And
That's a good day at the office.
I mean, see, once you go for 21 runs and your captain gives you the ball again, then he doesn't need to say anything to you, no? That's the confidence in itself.
I didn't say anything.
कोई बात नहीं होता है.
I didn't say anything because I still remember after that he gave a press conference also. He said that he knew that after the first over he will be a better bowler for sure.
Yeah.
After getting Lynn out, I still remember. I was like,
Oh, so he got Chris Lynn out. So it would have been in a T20.
So my bag was like, this thing you are doing for the last time.
Yeah.
Because you will get banned, plus a team will lose a player.
Yeah.
So we don't want that. I was like, yeah. Sorry. So I might be the first person or first player to get a ICC code of conduct on his first international game. So I guess I might be the first one.
You're like, ये नहीं. But you also learn.
I like पैसा नहीं कटाना है. मुझे पैसा मेहनत का है. मतलब ये पैसा नहीं कटाना है 1-2 गाली के लिए. मतलब पैसा नहीं कटाना है मतलब.
Yeah,
और बचपन से गालियाँ फ्री में दी हैं. अब गाली दे के पैसे देने पड़े तो बड़ा बुरा लगता है यार.
मैं बाहर दे दूँगा जितनी देनी हो. ग्राउंड पे नहीं हो.
I remember last year on MITV, I saw this. Mrs. Ambani said that, I think with you and Jasprit, she was like, you know, we were watching the match when Hardik made his debut and his first over he went for 21 runs and she said I was sitting there like that going, oh my god, because and there was a very sweet line she said after that. She said, you know, because Hardik is, you know, the age of my children. This is for us, for the family, he's like a child.
Yeah. They treat us as, this is like MI is our extended family, you know.
Yeah.
The heart is here, you know. I always wanted, this was my favorite team, and then obviously the love which we get in Bombay is different, and then obviously our owners are also really sweet.
Who plays the pranks in the Mumbai Indians dressing room?
See, there are few people like with themselves only. Ronald is there, Paul is there, like they're mad.
Yeah.
How we stay in the hotel, my room, Ronald's room, and Pollard's room. All the rooms doors will be open. Like दरवाजा खोल के उसके room में, दरवाजा खोल के इधर room में, and it's like really crazy fun. You know, it's a very good guy. I mean, I really gelled well with him. You know, West Indies, I was with him only all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Let's be honest. Any West Indies player is just a chill motherfucker. Like people from the West Indies or the Caribbeans or whatever, are just some of the nicest, most laid back, coolest people.
Called him 2 days back only. He had a very bad CPL. I was like, but bro, first of all, many congrats on such a successful CPL. I was like, yeah, why not? You know, I was pulling his leg, you know, it's funny. So I was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, why not?
भाई 7 फुट के आदमी से पंगा नहीं लेना चाहिए. But you can when he's on the other side of the world.
Yeah, true.
Hopefully जब तक वापस आएगा भूल जाएगा.
No, I can. He knows it that he can't hit me. Yeah, in West Indies, I was just roaming like, you know, I'm in India. Like, why? I said, I know you are there. You won't let me happen anything. I mean, it won't happen. Anything won't happen to me because you are around.
I'm a local.
I'm a local. Yeah, like, so something. So he actually pulled my leg, and I mean, he called a policeman, and policeman was arresting me. His friend only. He was like, "Isko darate." I was being super calm. I was like, yeah. And he was like, Paul was trying to hold the police guy like, you stay away. The funniest part, how I got to know. I knew it was a prank, but then it was getting very serious, you know. But I was calm. I was like, what? I'll call Indian team. कुछ नहीं होना है मेरे को, मैं इधर क्या कुछ किया है नहीं गलत, कुछ होना नहीं इन लोग का, कुछ कर रहा हूँ. तो the guy was calling, फोन का स्पीकर नीचे है और वो बात कर रहा है. So Polly, you know, the phone is upside down. Ask him to hold it rightly and do it properly. And I was at a prank on it. Like, why you were calm? I said, see, Polly, I knew you were there. Nothing will happen to me. If you are around, nothing will happen to me. I knew you. I am in your city. Half of the every day I was like, I met what? I met everyone at his place.
Yeah.
Went every day. How he keeps on going to people's place. I went with him every day, you know. Like, that's why I wrote like brother from another mother.
Yeah.
Just a little bigger brother, that's it.
Very big brother.
Huge brother.
Hey, what's that on the background? I seen Rohit Sharma on this TV just before. Oh, so does he own this restaurant? Like, Gaurav's got his own bloody YouTube channel playing on the TV in the background. That's how you know you've made it. Goodness me.
In the last season of the IPL, you were a little more jumpy. In this season, I saw you were a little calmer. क्योंकि एक तो आप क्रिकेट की गेम फील्ड पे खेलते हो, फिर एक जब आप पब्लिक फिगर होते हो इंडिया में, तो आपको एक गेम ही खेलनी पड़ती है.
This is more related to being my public figure image.
Yeah.
Because I'm very conscious what I do nowadays. I mean,
Yeah.
So it's something, no, but maybe I don't know. See, I've not tried intentionally, but I've gone a little calmer even I feel sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I always want to see, the main thing I always want to improve as a person rather than being improved cricketer. I want to improve as a person because when you improve, you think smart, you take right decisions.
Yeah.
So for example, so we have this rule now in Indian team. I was the one who, and while having dinner, we keep our phone on the different. I collect all the phones, whoever was there in the table. I take the phone and I keep on the side. Unless I go and sign the bill, no one touches. Silent and no one touches. I don't want this ting hua to idhar dekha. Yeah, and again, ting hua to wahan pe dekha, which I don't want.
I am very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. If somebody had told me you'd done this rule, I wouldn't have thought you'd done it. Because I would have thought, hey, isko shock hai. But I'm very happy you've done this.
When someone asks us like, who's your idol?
Yeah.
I get blank out.
Yeah.
Because मैं किसको सोच के देखता हूँ. Then I was like, so that's why nowadays which I'm really following them is like Mahi Bhai and Virat.
Yeah.
Because
And those are two incredible idols to have and role models to follow. If you can be half of the person of MS Dhoni and Virat, you're on your way to being a very successful person and a very great person.
The way they are, not what they have achieved. The way they are after achieving this. So I want to be like them, being disciplined, being sweet to people. I want to know how they have become there. I mean, how they have reached there.
Yeah.
And I'm just understanding that, okay, now we understand that how they are. So that's why I'm trying to, without asking, I'm just being, I'm just noticing what they are doing, how they are doing, and understanding what it takes to be there. So
नहीं, क्योंकि वो जो
they are nice human beings and still they are successful.
वो जो ट्रेनिंग करते हैं वो तो देखने को मिलती है, वो जो रन बनाते हैं वो देखने को मिलते हैं, पर जो वो सोचते हैं, जो उनके दिल में दिमाग में है, जो दिखता नहीं है बाहर, that's the kind of stuff that you want to learn from them.
The hard-working cricketer who plays for India will be training 20%.
Yeah.
And the one who is still playing, like थोड़ा नहीं कर रहा है, वो 19% होगा. वैसा नहीं है कि वो drastically change होता है कि 10% का फर्क. So ट्रेनिंग में नहीं होता है जो होता है वो इधर होता है. ट्रेनिंग में मेहनत तो जो होते करते हैं वही हम भी करते हैं.
Yeah.
But why they are like this? Because this is strong. This is on the right track. That's why.
Another thing I really like, and I think which you must have learned from as well, is Virat's attitude. On the field, aggressive, focused, sometimes angry. But off the field, he's a completely different guy.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
That's
that's how
captain.
you balance your life. That's our personality at the ground,
Should be.
We don't, having said that being aggressive or being short, but it's on, when we play, we are like into it, on the ground, we are just passionate of playing, we are representing our country, we have to do it.
Exactly. If you aren't passionate, then you're not going to enjoy what you're doing. You're not going to be all in, yeah. you're gonna make sure what you're doing in life, you have some sort of passion for.
And it's just that thing always keeps on, getting us through. And, karo, kyun nahi hoga, uska wo bhi hoga. And, I mean, everything is like self-made. Here, no one presents anything to you.
Correct.
I still remember when me and Kunal were 17 and he was 19.
Was he 2 years older?
We said to my father that we don't want anyone's sympathy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, I was like, you won't say anything to anyone, that you won't say that pick my boy or something. You won't say anything because we and Kunal won't like it. Like, hum khud khelenge to khelenge, nahi khelenge nahi. Because you always wanted that no one should say
I like that.
after a few years, like,
मैंने बनाया है.
yeah, there are people who has helped,
Yeah.
like who has a big role, like my coach and all, which I'm grateful. But
पर बाहर जाके खुद करा, फील्ड में खुद करा.
no one knew that we have struggled for 3 years for this single penny also. We used to say 5 rupees, 10 rupees was a big trouble for us.
Yeah.
I still remember IPL mein, before that we won a championship trophy, championship in T20 Ranji Trophy ka. We got 1 lakh ka 70
Mushtaq Ali,
70
Mushtaq Ali.
something. Yeah, Syed Mushtaq Ali. 70,000 we got each. And me and Kunal were like, chal abhi thoda time to nikal jayega, because we were struggling for almost 3 years. हम लोग का car 2 साल से EMI नहीं भरा था, just because like we were smart, we used to hide the car and all. We didn't wanted the car to go, so war time, so we are stuck. So anything which we have earned in that 3 years was supposed to save the car,
Yeah.
rather than having something new for us or buying something. It was just like गाड़ी भरो और खाने का maintain करो, बस खाने का.
Yeah.
Then God is kind. Again, we win my first year,
Yeah.
and we won the IPL. And then I get 50 lakhs ka check. And I was like, damn. From there, I was like spending. I mean, getting my car free, and I bought a new car as well.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, it's just
Sorry for the amount of pausing, but the IPL really changes lives, doesn't it? I mean, damn, like, you can be an incredibly talented cricketer, but as soon as you get that IPL, even if you don't have to win a title, you think of all the people who have struggled their whole lives, have had barely any money, have had barely any food on the table growing up, have had it really tough, and as soon as they keep following their passion, they keep working hard, and they get that first IPL contract, which is any sort of money to get paid what you're doing is incredible. So I know that would be a blessing. And then to win a title, rolling in the dough.
imagine this was like
Damn.
before IPL. 3 months this has happened. 3 months पहले हम लोग struggle
And then
कर
they
रहे
won.
हैं for
They won about how many more? They've won like 5 titles.
fighting for some money. And after 3 months, I have 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs in my pocket. It was all about saving that time. And yeah, 50 lakh, things changed. I mean, from there you see 7 months, then whatnot has to come from. Because in our family, it's very important. I mean, we have this bond which, I mean, money does not come in between, no matter what.
And it's not like
Never
your
should.
money, my money.
My money, no. It's like, इतना पैसा है.
Yeah.
अगर 10 करोड़ तो 10 करोड़ है. अभी किसमें जितना भी हो, 10 करोड़ घर में है.
Yeah.
पैसा.
The family account.
I like that.
My mother is in all the account. बोलते मेरे को पार्टनर तुम्हारे अकाउंट में मैं पार्टनर रहूंगी. So my father के अकाउंट में मम्मी का नाम है, भाई के अकाउंट में भी और मेरे अकाउंट में भी.
That is most important, yeah.
सब उनके नाम पे है.
Facts.
From having a car to having a house to everything. अल्लाह मेरा भरोसा नहीं. मैं मेरे नाम पे नहीं लूंगा. मतलब मेरे नाम पे मैं नहीं लूंगा. 50% किसी को देना नहीं है आगे जाके. मतलब मैं मेरे नाम पे नहीं लूंगा. 50% मेरे को बड़ा चुभेगा. उससे जो तुम लोग के नाम रखो 50% जाएगा नहीं. मतलब कुछ हुआ तो भी.
Your mums are really the most important people in your life, aren't they? Like, whoever your mother is, yeah.
कभी मुझे कोई अभी पूछता है ना क्या करते सर क्रिकेट खेलूंगा पढ़ाई करूँ मतलब पढ़ाई करूँ.
What?
मैंने तो खतरों का खिलाड़ी बना था. मैं मेरी लाइफ के साथ तुम लोग मत बनो क्योंकि because cricket is like very
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Because small है यार. मतलब chance सिर्फ there'll only be 15-16 people in a country of 1 billion who will get a chance.
it's no so
Well,
that's why I
not
keep
exactly.
when I get this question I always say that पढ़ाई करो. If you pass your 10th you get a job according to your I mean your education does not go away.
Yeah.
It stays with you. In cricket you have to be at the like top then only you get so then it's and I know to reach there it's not a piece of cake. It's difficult. It's not
Hey,
some,
but I don't think that's true. I think with all the new T20 tournaments across the world, you could have a really good, and I think that's what the IPL does quite well, is that they sign a lot of Ranji Trophy, state players. Like I look at the Punjab Kings, for example. There's, I think his name is Arshdeep Singh. I think he's been like a net bowler, but he's signed. That's the only one I can think of. But there's plenty across the league. Once you get that first contract and you keep getting better at your craft, you don't have to be playing international cricket to make a living off it. Of course, representing your country would be the best thing, but if you go around the whole world playing T20 tournaments, look at Dan Christian. That man has got money. Yes, he's played some international games his career, but he's just won T20 tournaments across the world making big money.
सबको मिल जाता है. Yeah, might be the luckiest one will get it, but to reach there you need to be like really.
You do have to be bloody good though. That's for sure.
Mom, dad ever say कि नहीं कर ले पढ़ाई, or did they just give up? ये नहीं करेगा बच्चा पढ़ाई.
I mean, उनको पता था I won't be able to do it because I was bad, bad, and
Same.
it was more of a situation decision which I made rather than being like नहीं मेरे को school नहीं करना. I always had this thing in my mind that life तगड़ी कैसे करूँगा, because we used to be really rich, I mean, good well-to-do family.
Really?
From having that and struggling the life for 10 rupees, which was like disappointed for me. I was disappointed because I had money when I was small.
And now you don't.
I was like, अब जब बड़ा हो गया तब मेरे को इतना struggle. Me and my Kruna used to go to villages to play for like Kruna used to get 450, I used to get 300 rupees. Going in a local train with my kit and coming back in a truck, sitting in the back, or again coming in a local train without having a ticket. And I mean, it was difficult. And I was like, that day I sat there and I was like, see, one thing is there. Now you can keep on creeping about it. That मेरे साथ क्यों? Or either you can work hard and let's see what happens.
That's right. I love that. Facts. Inspirational stuff.
Big one. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm got a surprise for you.
Oh, is that Krunal? Yeah, that's right. Because that's the episode with Krunal. Hey, that's going to cap it off, guys. Obviously, that's the episode with big man Krunal. Hey, if you guys want me to watch the Krunal Pandya episode, I would actually like to. Because I feel like I don't know much about Krunal really at all. And I would love to see how he is off the cricket field, because I'm not his biggest fan on the cricket field. I don't really like the way he plays his cricket, or some of the stuff he has done kind of irks me a little bit. And we all know the stories, but again, I don't know him enough to even judge him on that sort of stuff. So I would love to see, and I love Hardik Pandya, so I would love to see what his brothers are more like when they're together as well. But hey, no, this was a great episode. This is definitely one of the best episodes I've watched. I love Hardik Pandya, as you guys know. And I know everyone else does. Like, there's not one person out there who hates Hardik Pandya. Like, he's such a cool guy. Just a chill guy, good bloke. Obviously, sometimes it is in Hindi or English, so it is sometimes it is quite hard to go along with everything that's being said, because sometimes the subtitles can be a little bit wrong, or they can, be too quick or too slow, so you miss out on certain things. So if you ever see me kind of look down at the subtitles a lot, that's because it's in Hindi and I'm trying to understand what's going on. But hey, great episode. Shout out to the man. Original link's always in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.